Good morning and welcome to Fish of the Day presented by Doc's Daily Derbies.
All right, here we are, Warner Sucker. Only one way to go about this. Worm on bottom, casting at the bubbles. I think there's one distractor fish. I don't think the Warner Sucker, I think he's one of those pretty small ones, so I don't think he's gonna run, but cannot say for certain. Pretty lucky. Did use this looks like it did use a firework on this one. And that is our Warner Sucker. So let's take a look. I can show you what, well, I mean, you could check the fish text for your other distractor fish. Just scanning, looking for worm fish. It's not a bottom, so he's not a distractor. Bottom, not a distractor there. Cutthroat trout, maybe there's not one. Oh, it's the striped bass. Striped bass does run, so I think that's the only other one. So if you get a runner, that is not going to be it. So best of luck and happy hunting with it. All right, back at US West 18, Big Sur. I just really enjoy this map. One thing a lot of people may not know, in the original release of US West 18, this was the view you fished from. You can hit that corner over there and fish all the way to over there. I really liked seeing that bridge in the view. People complain that you wouldn't cast towards the beach when fishing, which isn't, I mean, exactly right. I mean, if you're this close, probably not. But if we put the boat, more out there, I think it would have been a really nice view. But nonetheless, we're after the rooster fish, and it's pretty straightforward. You are going to be using the Whopper Plopper, fishing at the swirls. One thing with the Whopper Plopper, and I guess I'll demonstrate when I put it out there, you can't just leave it there. I think a lot of people, because it's a float lure, kind of just throw it out there and leave it there. You definitely need to just give it a couple taps to keep your swirl active. So you're looking for an instant bite with this lure. So if you're near it but not right near it, you need to be tapping it or moving it around with your pull or whatever. It's going to be an instant bite. It's going to run, so not a lot of fish take this. So instant bite. I think it's one of maybe two fish. The other one I know is the barracuda. I don't think there are any fish that don't run. So if you get lucky and you see the plume on top right away, then you know it is that fish. I can't remember if it shows up super duper frequently, so I'm gonna go ahead and use a firework just to get through this a little quicker. And hopefully I didn't waste the firework because it wasn't on expert when I launched it. That I don't know about. I would hope not. There are no epic fish. Oh, here we go. This could be really lucky. Or it's a barracuda, I think. I don't think there was another. That took this bait on top. I could be wrong, though. Well, yeah. Just realized can also quick release because it is super easy to identify the rooster fish. So I would quick release if you don't see the plume. What was that? Was that an amberjack? Yellowfin tuna. Yellowfin tuna. Maybe it came up from middle. Maybe it wasn't that swirl. I'm trying to look at the barracuda. I'm not sure why that fish got an instant bite on that. It could have been a little bit of a delayed bite. And that would come up from the... Another fish. That's our fish. Really a neat looking fish. And with the moving the bait around, sometimes even if it's red for the bait and you just leave these sitting on top of it, it will get unengaged with your bait if you don't tap the trigger a little bit or move your pole around to move the bait around. There is our rooster fish. So there we have it for today's fish of the day. Best of luck, happy hunting to everybody, and have a great day.